Live from Salt Lake County Sports Complex, we're just about all set for opening puck drop right after an awesome tribute for Patrick O'Donnell, one of the most valued members of this M2 squad, out right now because of health complications, and his team riding with him as much support as they could possibly show. And we've got hockey here at the complex wrapping around behind that. It is Nowicki getting the start tonight. Fenny riding up the wing. Nice pass out in front, and a good centering pass by Sam Mudd as well. Just couldn't get it to hit out to center ice. Back across the blue line, it's Fenny again with a nice move. Get a man off him, backhanded, and nearly putting it in right away. Ethan Kurd. The hot start. Couldn't get it to go though, and we got our first stoppage of the game, 36 seconds in, after an icing called down on the rink. Obviously, Utah looking to back up their performance from yesterday and make it 2 in a row. They've been heating up at home in front of the home crowd, and shot right there from Monaco. Had some zip on it. Couldn't get it on net. Dunking around the boards and all the way back down through the neutral zone. Quick pass up ahead to Maxwell Hobie, back to his left. He's got a wide open Luke Jackson, nearly putting it in. Back around the side, that's Keegan Torrey wrapping around behind the back of the net. Pokes it in front. Dangerous in the middle of all that traffic. Big shot and just misses. Hovey going for goal number 18. And he didn't miss it by much. Back around the boards and into the far corner. Nuzzled up against the boards. Micah Clark holding his man. Not letting him get any space. Shoves him off the puck up towards the blue line. Nice job keeping it in by Keegan Torrey. And a forward pass up ahead to Adam Beamish. Beamish was all over the ice yesterday afternoon. I'm sure he's looking to repeat that effort today. Malachi Lynch is the man he was tasked with covering. Back to Olszewski. And up ahead again, past Benjamin Wiener off the stick of Maxwell Hobie, and we'll have another icing. Back down to the other end we go. And if Utah wants to take this one today, make it an even 2-0 against Wazoo, they're going to have to follow up that game plan that we saw last night. Worked so efficiently. They need to win the possession battle, and everything else will fall in place from there. And they're putting the pressure on. Paxton can only take so much pressure. Big shot, just missing wide. Had the angle, had a great lane to the puck. Nice save by Nowicki. Nice cross-ice pass. Off the boards, taking a good deflection towards Utah's way. Zico Endy holding and taking the shot, firing just wide. Paxton sent it wide. Back into the corner, off the boards. Nice play by Umina. Back out to the point, and a nice pass. Keep the drive alive. Down into the corner and wrapping around the boards behind the net. Wazoo will gain possession and lose that possession. Back across the left side, and he dunks it back in, and they will get some fresh skates on the ice. Still no goals, only just over 3 minutes into the game. Both teams playing efficient defense, not letting these attackers get into the zone with too good of a chance. Reed Pittman back on the ice after taking yesterday off. It's a big name to have back out there. Stuck along the boards, trying to do something with it. Pittman shoves it down. Redirected halfway there. Nice play by Sean Waranta. Big hit up along the boards. Cole Carlson got the worst end of that one. Working their way through the neutral zone. Reed Pittman looking for the puck. Carlson with a great pass. Takes a big hit in exchange. Nowicki puts it to the side, a nice save. Quickly getting on the puck. Miles Sagan being pesky for these Utah defenders. And now cutting up ice. Almost a beautiful pass to Donovan O'Shea. They're going to wave off the icing. He was there first. Nice pass towards that right post on his way behind the net. This one going to roll all the way into Utah's zone. Quick pass from Sam Mudd. And another one forward, just missing his mark. And now all of a sudden, Mudd's got some speed, cutting his way towards center ice. Poked away on the redirect, and oh, so close. Back on the defensive end, a nice save by Paxton to get the stoppage. And a hot start we've had so far. Less than 5 minutes in, both sides making their presence felt. What have you noticed so far, Lindsay?
Definitely seems like aggressive so far. I think it'll be a physical game, which is good, and yeah.
Obviously, yeah, but it's always a good thing in hockey to be physical.
Yeah. But yeah, right off the bat, pretty quick play, I'd say, from both sides. Looks pretty even so far, but yeah.
Similar matchup as we had last night. First 12 seconds of the game yesterday, so put it in perspective. Nice pass up along the long line. That's Fenny looking for the rebound. Nice drop pass. Big shot and just sent wide. Able to get a piece of it. There's Lesky with a nice shot. Big shot from Monaco. Big shot by Tomaszak is sent back the other way. Now with some speed, Ian Gould put it on net. A nice save from the net keeper, Jack Nowicki. 13:03 left to play here in the first. Utes with the 1-goal lead. Looking to keep it that way. Checking in on the face-off circle. It is Adam Beamish going up against Benjamin Wiener. Face-off won by the Utes. Sent up along the boards. Wiener fetches, and a bad pass to the middle of the ice. Took a deflection on the way. That was very dangerous. Caleb Kwiatkowski was the one who had the broken shot. Wiener behind the net. Looking for a better follow-up than that last pass. Pass along the boards, a nice play. Sets the breakout offense, and Donovan O'Shea dumps it in and is immediately met with a glove from Connor Faulkner. Dumping it in, and Wirtz got some speed. Looking for the angle, can't find it. Micah Clark with a nice play. Taking it out of their side of the rink and dunking it down the boards. Monaco in pursuit. He will beat Adam Beamish on the way there. Back down to the other end we go. And we're only not even halfway done with this period, but already the pace of play, the action can be felt from up here in the booth. Utah going to need to keep tacking on the pressure if they want to stay in the lead. This is a tough team to stay in front of. Off along the boards, looking for an open man, dropping it off for Ryan Wirth. Wirth behind the net. Another drop-off pass, and Pittman with some speed. Reed with a shot, and off the pad. Wirth on the rebound. Runs behind the net. Circling their way around the offensive zone. Tape to tape. And nice play by Olszewski, taken down pretty quick, rather sudden on the ice. No delayed penalty called, however. And these Utes just keep getting it on net. Each of these shots adds up every time. They're poking one like that right into his chest. Eventually, one's going to squeak through. A nice save right there in the meantime by Kane Paxton. Making his second consecutive start. Had a great start to yesterday's game. Had trouble finishing it out. And today, Ethan Kurt remains the lone goal scorer. However, Utah down in the offensive zone. Another great opportunity. Try and tack on some pressure immediately off the face-off. And Kurt nearly had a second one. Up along the boards, trying to keep it in the offensive zone, and a nasty pass there. He's got a good chance. One-on-one opportunity, gets it stolen from. Great defensive play on the back check. Up along the boards. And Fenny finds Sam Mudd on the right side, who just misses that shot. Nasty opportunity. Down into the corner it goes. Mudd handling at the point. Down to the slot, hits off a shin. On its way. Kurt with another shot, high. Mask side, nice save. Nice instinctual save from Kane Paxton. Back up the middle, Kurt looking for some space and finding a body instead. Ian Gould takes him down to the ground. Behind the net, readjusting. Looking for a skater. Gould's got it. And it hits a shin in front of him. Donovan O'Shea will handle. Launch back up ice. Max Fenny in pursuit. Nice job keeping it in the zone, but all for naught. Another shot, good opportunity, gets by him. Nice job on the second effort from Kane Paxton. Dangerous opportunity for a second. And we're officially over halfway in this first period of action. 9:53 left on the clock. 1-0 Utah lead. Utah been in the driver's seat through one half of this period. However, still a lot of hockey to be played and still a lot of room for a comeback. Only a 1-goal lead. And they're going to call either an offsides or an icing. We'll have to wait and see. Looks like it's going to be an icing. Back down the other way we go for another face-off in the Wazoo zone. Hovey and Sagan going at it in the face-off circle. Hovey comes up big this time, gets a nice face-off in their zone. Garrett Jackson on the recovery. Monaco passing out front. Trying to find someone. Rzeski finding his man in stride. Garrett Jackson passing all the way across the ice and missing. Now with some speed, Sagan coming into the zone. Quick pass out front and a nice job rebounding by the defensive unit. Now all of a sudden Garrett Jackson got Maxwell Hovey to his right and he shoots one out of play. So we'll get another stoppage. 9:09 left to go here in the first. 1-0 game. And I think we could take a look at the scoreboard and see why Utah's in the lead right now. They have 12 shots.
Yeah.
As opposed to Wazoo's 4 shots, 3 times as many pucks they put on net. Obviously, one of those is bound to go in eventually, right? No goalie's perfect. From the point, a dangerous shot. Paxton will just cover up and take another face-off. Far side corner, Utah with the winning draw. Looking for an outlet and not finding. Back around the near corner. Cutting up a right wing, that's Zeke Endy looking for some space. Nice pass. Middle part of the ice. Another shot from LaCroix. Oh, so close on the rebound. LaCroix trying to box him out. Loses the handle. Keeping it in the zone is Ben Wiener. Off the boards and into the corner. Off a skate. LaCroix keeps it in again. Wiener looking for some space. And a nice pass up ahead. That's going to be Adam Beamish making some men miss and cutting towards the net. Not missing by much. Now with a lane and some speed. Dropped off for Malachi Lynch. Lynch cutting towards the open end of the zone. And another nice save from Kane Paxton. Doing a great job of keeping his team in this game. The Utes up to 17 shots now, and we're not through the first. That'll put a feel for how the offense has been working through the first period here, or at least the first half of the first period. The Utes have been a pretty constant force. Dunked in, it'll stay in the zone. Nice job jamming it in. Colin Keenan was the one running after it. Worth dunks it down and back past the blue line. Really nice move there. Didn't get it to go, though. Gonna get a delayed penalty called here as well. And it looks like we're going back into that Wazoo defensive zone. And going to the box for the 2-minute minor looks to be Brandon Smith for interference. So that is the first penalty of the game. And this is where Utah makes their money. Donovan O'Shea cutting towards the net, aggressively looking for somebody. Passes it in front, another great opportunity. Down on the right side, there's Evan Richards looking for the lane, hitting the post off the top part of the crossbar. Doesn't get much closer than that. Monaco back the other way. Another shot from O'Shea in the back of the net. And they double down on that lead. He stays hot, and they keep feeding the hot hands. Second goal in his last 2 games. And they immediately capitalize on that mistake from Wazoo, getting the interference call in their own end of the ice. Utah doubles down, makes it a 2-0 game, approaching 20 shots in this first period. So we're not even through a full period. But tell me, what does Utah got to keep doing, and what does Wazoo got to do different to start changing the outlook of this one?
Yeah, I think the pressure and the attack from the Utes is definitely, why they have a 2-0 lead right now. But yeah, just the shots on goal, it's crazy. 17 only just, halfway through the first period.
Yeah,
so keeping the shots on goal. Yeah, and then as for Wazoo, definitely need to take more control of the puck, I would say, get some strings of possession moving. Yeah, but they're definitely not out of this. It's definitely 2 talented teams on the ice.
Could not have said it better myself. As always, a very wise take from Lindsay herself. And she stays right. The possession game is what wins the game, and Wazoo's really struggled to maintain a long set of possession. Utah has had this attack seemingly all period long. Seems like they're constantly in this offensive end, giving fits to Wazoo. 6.5 remaining. Nice pass to the other side and a rip shot from Ian Gould. Boy, they got to get that going. Passing up along the boards, looking for the outlet man. Unable to connect. Back through the middle part of the zone. Looks like icing going to get waved off. Olszewski drops it off. And Mudd's got it. Mudd up the boards and past the blue line. Nice feed by Torrey. Nice reception by Torrey. He's a one-man army right now. He's got 5 redcoats all over him. Down in the corner, looking to do something with it. Up against the referee. Nice move by Monaco. Drops it off. Quick shot. Hits traffic on the way. Can't get it to go. Nice pass from Ian Gould. Setting up the breakaway. And Cole Carlson will dump. And they'll get some fresh legs on the ice. Final 5.5 minutes in this first period of action. Ian Gould still running around the court like a cat with his tail on fire, and a pass across the net, and they score again. Caught me when I was lacking. Right on the cross crease pass. One-time opportunity, and he just poked it right in. A great job by Garrett Jackson. Hovey gonna tack on another point. He stays red hot, continues to solidify himself as the Utes point leader. Call it a 3-0 game. The Utes took any remnants of yesterday's game being close and took it personally. They did not want the same show today. They were just tacking it on. 3-goal lead, pretty healthy lead to start the game. Ben Wiener controlling and handling behind the net. Nice play by Endy to stick with it. Still has the puck on his tape. they'll have to reset as they get pushed out of the zone. Umina loses the puck. 2-on-2 opportunity. He was looking for his man there. Could not connect. Beamish couldn't get it off the stick in time. Wrapping around the net. That's Ezekiel Endy. Looking for somewhere to go, and the puck is poked away. That's Beamish. Beamish continues to be pesky on the defensive side of the stick. Another nice pass. Benjamin Wiener drops it off. We've got a 3-on-3. Umina trying to get it through the legs, and a nice job shortening that gap between those shins and boxing it out. Sean Moranto with a nice play on the defensive side of the stick there. Quick pass up to Ben Wiener. Nice play. Back the other way. Tomaszak drops it off. Wiener in pursuit. Looking for the press, and he's got it. Bounces back in the Utes corner. Final 4 of play here in the first period. It's been all Utah through 3/4 of a period. This one, big deflection. O'Shea with a ripper from the point. Couldn't get it to go. Monaco on the rebound. He's got Hayden Hill next to him. Hill handles. Looks across the middle part of the ice. Another shot from O'Shea. This one wide. Pressed up into the boards, and Monaco will backskate. The defense is on as they dunk it down. We're down to 3 minutes and 22 seconds left here in the first period. Utah continues to possess well. They're looking to finish out the period like that. This is not going to do it, however. Back to the other side of the ice we go, down to Utah's end. And boy, it seems like they've taken just about everything they did well yesterday and turned it up to full volume. Really putting on a clinic so far today. Still in 2/3 of game left, so we never want to speak too early. But a 3-goal lead, healthy lead, and they're playing very well. Collected, and Monaco nearly doing it himself. Ripping a slap shot off the high right shoulder. Another centering pass. Hill on the reception. Back out in front again. Having trouble in front of that crease. Consistently. 2 minutes, 50 seconds left. Nice pass out front of the net. It was just a Reed Pittman waiting. Or else that could have been dangerous. Big shot from the point right off his shin. Worth just looking to get one on net. Final 2.5 minutes. Fielded behind the net. Another nice play, taking it up the wing, and he loses his footing. Malachi Lynch loses the puck as well. Great opportunity, and oh, what a great save by Nowicki. He's on the puck. Puck is out. He's got to reset, and it looks like we're having some late penalties here. Going down in the heap was Worth at the end of the play. We'll see what they call. Don't want to say anything before it's confirmed, although it does look like Beamish is making his way to the box. And if you're Wazoo, that is the opposite of what the doctor ordered. 2 minutes, 10 seconds left. Now you play the final 2 minutes of the period short-handed. Well, spoke a little too soon. Looks like both men getting rung up for the crime and serving time. So we're going to have some 4-on-4 hockey, the best kind of hockey, for the final 2 minutes of the period. On the draw, it's Utah winning, and Fenny receiving from Donovan O'Shea. Fenny with a fake pass, a good one. Looking for a teammate. Taking it up along the boards. Nice job trying to dish it out. Great job from the defense of the Cougars. Big shot, big save by Nowicki. Another golden opportunity for Ian Gould to put one in the back of the net. He did it yesterday, 12 seconds in. He nearly did it right there. With some 4-on-4 hockey, a little bit of extra space to work. He'll take that. Make the most of it. 1:34 left on the power play, 1:43 left in the game. Utah continues to tack on the shots. That one with a nasty deflection out front of the net. Big pass up front. Good one at that. And he scores! He puts it in! The one-man army! Oh my goodness. Evan Richards getting his first goal since being back, and it's a big one. Right out in front of the net. Paxton tried to cover up, couldn't get a clean glove on it. And one-on-one within 3 feet from the goaltender. Good luck to any goalie trying to stop that. Put it top corner, and they have quadrupled down on their 1-goal lead. It is now a 4-goal lead. It has been all Utah this period. No ifs, ands, or buts. Back behind the net. Looking to find a lane or a teammate. Dishing it up ahead. And missing the mark was Brady Bordeaux he was aiming for. Bordeaux in pursuit, off Monaco's skate and back out past the neutral zone and the blue line. Back up ahead into the neutral zone. Almost into the offensive zone. And it looks like Wazoo gonna pull their goalie and opt for an extra skater. Paxton making his way off the rink. Interesting call with 53 seconds left in the first period to be pulling the goalie. But they do need their goals. Utah getting rung up on the play. For hooking, 2 minutes. Olszewski going to the box. 53 seconds left in this first period of action, dwindling down the waning moments of the first. Utah gonna look to keep the momentum right where it is. A firm 4-goal lead in front of the home crowd. Does not get much better than that. 25 shots in this period alone. They have outshot them 5-1. Simply too much offense to be able to handle a quick pass in front of the net. And a nice job clearing it down ice. Final 35 seconds coming up. Paxton will receive behind the net. Dish off the boards. Quick steal in their own zone. Hovey playing past. Looking for the puck. And resetting. Getting some fresh skates on the ice. A nice pass. Giving him a lane. Trying to pass back to center ice. Can't get it to go. Final 10 seconds. Up around the corner. Along the boards. And that is going to take us to the first intermission. We're through with one. It has been all Utah in the driver's seat. 4-0 game. We'll be back after the first intermission. Thank you. Start of the second period already. It has been all Utah through one. A 4-0 lead, 25 shots in total in that first period. And first pass of this second period goes awry. Cole Carlson lost his footing, and Kurt took a big rip that top right corner. So Utah is shorthanded for the next 50 seconds until Olszewski gets out of the box. Up along the boards. Passing to the slots at the point, nearly going off sides. Nice job keeping it inbounds. Big shot, big save by Nowicki. Back out, same point, another save off the stick of Ian Gold. Continues to show off the howitzer. But Nowicki stands tall and keeps him off the board. Still 4-0. Face off coming up in that far end by Nowicki down in the Utah zone. It's a Utah win off the face-off. Donovan O'Shea fielding behind the net. Ethan Kurt looking to launch out of the defensive zone. A nice job by Cole Carlson fending off Sam Mudd to keep it on the tape of his stick. Big shot on the deflection. Nearly got it to go. Heads up play right there. It was a good look for Caleb Kwiatkowski. Back to Caleb. Shot goes well wide. Wrapping around the other side. Lucas Robinson is there. Back behind the net. Carlson looking for Ian Gould. Back to Carlson. Looking across the center, and nice job clearing the puck as the power play expires. So we're going to go back down to the other end. It is going to be an icing. But a nice job by the Skating Utes PK unit coming in and shutting the door. So obviously, 4-goal lead here at the start of the second. Why do you think could be the main culprit as to why Utah has shut the door so well so far compared to that game yesterday?
Yeah, I think definitely the, shots on goal, 5-24, that's crazy.
Yeah, that would do it.
But yeah, their goalie too, they should credit a lot of it to him. He's a brick wall so far tonight, I would say. But yeah, just taking those shots, they're also being pretty selfless. It's not a one-man game.
Totally. Playing for the man
finding the person
them.
with the better angle, and
yeah,
it's important.
Yeah. Never want to be going after your stats when you could be going after wins.
Yes, for sure.
But they've been doing a great job tonight on both ends of that.
Yes.
4-0 lead. Nowicki playing lights out as their netminder, and their lines continue to be productive, maintaining possession on the Cougar side of the ice. Something that we're going to want to see come the rest of this period and going into the third. The whole effort is what matters, being able to stretch it together for consecutive periods. That's where you can make a huge difference. Nice shot, just a bit wide. Back up to the point. Lacroix loses track of the puck. He's got a Keegan Torrey behind him, however. Gets taken down in a heap along the boards. Nothing called, nothing doing. And Beamish taking the blunt end of that hit from Keegan Torrey. Nice steal in the offensive zone by Maxwell Hovey, getting up there and getting dirty. Garrett Jackson along the other side. Keegan Torrey looking to maintain possession. Back across the other way, Ian Gould with some speed trying to get around Jackson. Big pass up ice, goes a little awry. Off a skate on the way. Repositioning, redirecting behind net, and with some speed cutting up the ice now. Malachi Lynch loses the handle. Keegan Torrey's there to back him up. Big shot from the point, and a nice save from Paxton in net. Behind the goal again. Quick stick lift puts him off the puck. That is Zeke Endy down in the corner. Up to the point, Olszewski puts it on net and deflected before it could get there. Back outside and through the neutral zone. Ian Gould got some speed. He doesn't like the call. They're going to say it is an icing. 16:33 left to play here in the second. Working our way back down into the Wazoo side of the ice. And if you're a Skating Ute fan, got to be excited with the performance you've seen thus far. Well in the driver's seat, 4-goal lead, 25 shots in that first period alone, out shooting their opponent by nearly 5 times. Still well over 3/4 of the period left to play here in this second period of action. Puck drop at center ice, and emerging winner is Utah with a 2-on-1. Torrey with a huge shot and a huge save from Paxton. 1-on-1, and he beat him that time. Excuse me, that was actually Endy with the ripper shot from the point. Only a few seconds off the clock. And we'll go down back on their side of the ice towards that face-off circle. Dropped on the point and pushed back to the blue line, looking to keep it in. Olszewski does a nice job doing so. Down along the board, Zach Monaco taken down in a heap. Tries to get the puck out. And a great job by Utah, containing it, keeping it in the offensive zone. Just missing on that pass to Ben Wiener. And resetting, Olszewski with a burst of speed, looking to get there first, and he will. Another icing call going against the Cougars, coming back the other way. And it looks like a 2-minute minor going by way of the Ute. In the box, it is Benjamin Wiener. And we'll wait to give you an update on what the call. Utah still looking to apply the pressure. Short-handed here, but they've played like their full strength all game long. Well, they've played like they had an extra body on the ice all day long. Nice move in transition, staying on his feet. Looking for someone to dish it off to. Down in the corner. Shot, making its way all the way through to Nowicki's pad. A nice save by Nowicki. Richards on the puck almost immediately. Poked past the blue line. And Wazoo will reset. Caleb Kwiatkowski with the puck. Poked away from Max Fene. Fene recovers. Poked away again by Carlson, and Tomaszak will reset in the defensive zone. Max Fene drops it off. Back down and around behind the net. Up along the neutral zone. Trying to find some space and just setting it right on net. Nowicki wasn't fooled in the slightest. Sending it up the boards. Nice job blocking it and keeping it inbounds. Pass across center ice, and a great opportunity. Arguably their best of the day so far. Wazoo inches away from coming up with a huge goal right there to cut a quarter away from that lead. Up along the boards and just misfiring. Keegan Torrey was the intended target. Could not reel it in that time. And back down the other way we go. 13:39 left to go. And I would say that Wazoo looks a lot more composed in this period compared to, well, when you take away that one penalty. Aside from that, the discipline has been great. The pressure has been pretty good. The defense has been there. They haven't allowed a goal yet. And they're certainly trying to stop them in their tracks rather than let Utah run any further on them. 4-0. That'll be enough. Down past the neutral zone. Big hit laid on Cole Carlson. A stick dribble up along the boards. Down past the blue line. Nice job pounding it in the zone. Down along the boards. Ian Gould, he's got that great shot. Utah with possession. That's going to be Reed Pittman, who loses the puck. A nifty move by Max Fene to get it out of the zone and stick with it. And a nice poke right there as well. This time Pittman. And all the way down ice it goes. We will go back into the Wazoo zone, awaiting goal number 5 of this contest. From which side it will be, no one knows. Only time will tell these things. One thing that Wazoo has clearly made the adjustment on is preventing these shooting lanes for Utah. 25 shots in that first period, and only 4 through the first 8 minutes of this period. A nice save by Paxton there. Looking for that puck. It's somewhere in those enormous pads. On the face-off, it is Hovey getting beat on the draw. Nice job by Jackson, keeping it in front of him. Looking to redirect down ice. Behind the nets. Quick move, trying to get the skater off of him. Ryan Worth looking for the outlet pass. Big shot. Just missed by Caleb Kwiatkowski. Had a great opportunity there. And these are the opportunities we did not see in that first period at all from Wazoo. It seemed to be all Utah. And Wazoo certainly has some new life approaching the halfway point of this second period. Maxwell Hovey along the left wing, taking a shot and deflected in and in the back of the net. Goal number 5. And just like that, momentum rolls back by way of the hometown favorite. The Skating Utes on the board in the second. Their first goal of this second period. That makes it a 5-0 game. You know, a 1-goal lead is hard enough to come back from.
Yeah,
5 goals.
I think you just jinxed them a little bit, just saying they're looking cleaner. But
We'll have to,
I think
yeah.
Despite the score, Wazoo's definitely more composed.
Yeah, I completely
Playing
agree.
a bit better, but
Yeah, you take away the first period action, it's a 1-0 game.
Utah's definitely capitalizing where they need to be. So I think that's why the score is what it is.
Totally. I think that's a great observation, because they have, compared to that first period, Wazoo's actually had those opportunities a couple of times already now in the period. Whereas in the first period, it seemed like they just couldn't get it together.
Yeah.
So it's a 5-goal game. Utah in the driver's seat. Malachi Lynch putting on the move set and keeping the puck rolling around the horn. Back to the point, a nice hit to keep the puck on their side. All for naught. Bounces out of the zone. Malachi will dump. And they will get some fresh legs on the ice. Zach Olszewski getting out there and laying a huge hit on his first few seconds on the ice. Big opportunity. All for naught. Offsides on the Cougars. And it's plays just like that one that are the reason they're still having trouble getting that one up on the score column. Ian Gould, one of their best shooters, and you find him in space like a play right there. You just can't afford to take the offsides call when you have someone that talented in a position to score like that. Dunked it down back inside the defensive zone for Utah. They will rebound as Olszewski just eats a hit. Couldn't take the second one. Nice play by Sam Mudd. Sam Mudd looking for an outlet and finding it and just missing wide of the goal. Oh, so close. Boy, I hope he wanted that one. Big shot from Monaco. Doesn't make it through. Back out at the side, and a great save by Paxton. He continues to play his position well. And 5-goal lead, that's a big lead. But you certainly feel like Paxton is a big part of the reason as to why it's only a 5-goal lead for Utah. It's been faced with a downright outrageous amount of shots through the first 2 periods. 25 in that first. That's just not sustainable over the course of a game. Looking at 75 shots. Good luck saving 70 plus saves. Down back around the Utah zone. Along the boards, big hit laid out. Good opportunity, big shot. And a nice job getting the centering pass out. Couldn't give anybody that rebound, wanted to poke it out to the top. Back to the point, and some adverse words for each other down in that crease. So we'll have a quick stoppage. 9:53 left to go in this second period. 5-0 Utes on the doorstep in the driver's seat. And looks like at least one body going to the box. It will be 2 victims heading that way. Adam Beamish sent to the box for the second time today. And opposite him, Donovan O'Shea. Likely both sitting for 2 minutes on the minor interference penalty after slamming into each other after the whistle. We'll wait and see. Here's the second Utah penalty of the period, following up that Benjamin Wiener slashing penalty from earlier in the period. And it looks like we're getting a second man in that penalty box. Brandon Smith headed down there as well. So both sides with a man empty, missing one of their kin. 4-on-4 hockey as it stands right now. And we are all set for hockey at that face-off circle over on the far corner. Big opportunity out front, Ian Gold with the second effort. Couldn't get it through. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable save by Jack Nowicki. Saves, I should say. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, my goodness, that was bouncing around like a pinball in front of the crease, and he was able to somehow put a beat on it and sit on top of it. That was an amazing play by Jack Nowicki. Keeping Wazoo off the board, keeping it a 5-goal game. And before he can get out of the zone, Sagan picks the pocket of a skating Ute, and the puck will roll out of the zone. So we'll get a quick stoppage. 1:43 left on the power play, or on the penalty for both sides. 4-on-4 hockey, both sides even on the ice. And quick face-off. Taken out by Ian Gould. It's been hot the last few days. Big shot. Set aside. Another big shot, and the backhand attempt. Couldn't get it to go. Past the neutral zone and up on the Wazoo side of the ice. 9:15 left to go. Pass up along the boards. Nice hit on Cole Carlson. Zach Olszewski towards the net, cutting up the ice and getting it poked away right as he cut towards the crease. Back the other way, Nicholas Woodard looking for a receiver of some sort. He will find a Zach Olszewski. That was not the intended target. Zach Monaco now. Zach to Zach, cutting through the opponent's blue line, sending it back across the middle, and pass gets intercepted. Cole Carlson with a nice move, sending a man flying. 2-on-1 opportunity, and he just misses that top left corner. Big hit up along the boards. Ryan Worth. Now he's got a 1-on-1 opportunity. Man catching up quickly, though. Trying to pass it across the blue line. Could not get it to go. This will roll all the way into the nets, where Nowicki will cover and take us to our final 17 seconds of this penalty kill. Despite the fact that both sides are even on the ice. Kind of a little bit unsure of how that works with 2 people in the box, 1 people in the box over there. But regardless, Utah still looking to stay in the driver's seat and keep them off the board. Nowicki has been lights out tonight. The unstoppable force in net, and the puck has been a movable object for him. So the officials having a quick meeting to discuss down near that blue line of Wazoo. And still a ton of hockey to be played. We've got 28 minutes and 10 seconds of hockey left in this game alone, to be exact. But you got to think that Utah is very happy with their performance to come in and at home show out in front of the home crowd and beat this team potentially 2 days in a row. They beat them pretty good yesterday in that third period. And I'm sure they're looking to double down on those efforts today, but what kind of an effect do you think that has on a team trying to build momentum and get on the right side of the score column?
Yeah, I think Wazoo definitely needs to just keep pressuring. I think that first goal is probably the hardest. You know, it's always hardest to get on the board, but they
back into the game. Both teams at full strength, and Mudd upset. Looked like he was about to put on a clinic on his way towards the net. Before offsides was called, they're moving that towards that Utah bench. Samuel Mudd will line up at center ice and win the faceoff. A nice job starting out the drive right there. Ethan Kurt dunks it into the zone. Sam Mudd on the other side of the man receiving the puck. Back out to the point, and Donovan O'Shea is stuffed. Goes down to the ground. Tomaszak will receive and pass up ahead to Ethan Kurt. Kurt with a beautiful play and a beautiful pass off to Max Fenny. Fenny looking for some space and trying to find it. Nice block by Paxton. Able to keep it in front of him. Another golden opportunity for the Utes. Tomaszak launches it back in. Up along the boards. Big opportunity for Tomaszak. Goes for the one-timer. Couldn't get good wood on it. Back to the point. Another shot. Deflects in front of the net. Donovan O'Shea showing off the speed on that slapper. Up along the board, sends a man flying. Kurt wide open. Oh, what a save by Paxton. He said 5 will be enough. And, I mean, my goodness, using every inch of the frame, using every inch of the blocker to prevent that thing from going in. It had no business being anywhere but inside the net. Maxwell Hovey with a great shot. And getting batted around in front. Couldn't quite make it through the traffic. Back on the left side, Max Fenny. And Hovey catches it with a nice drop down. Tries to skate around a man. Can't keep the puck on the stick. A nice move to rid him from the puck. That was Nicholas Woodard. Working his way back up ice. A great pass from Zach Monaco. He's got an open Logan Jackson. Back the other way. Along the boards, Olszewski. Quick pass and nearly finding Torrey. Up to the point, Monaco looking the other way. Olszewski to center ice. A nice move right there by Torrey. Another shot off the face mask and a nice job covering up by Kane Paxton. That is now 37 shots. 12 in this period alone. Trying to double down on that total of 25 from the first, and been a much slower period in terms of the offense we're seeing from Utah, but it's starting to ramp up a little bit here. That was a heavy barrage of pressure and shots over the last few minutes. Fielding behind the net and looking to pass it forward. That was Garrett Donahue, stolen by Zeke Endy. Nice play right there. Taken right across the blue line, and back the other way we go. Ian Gould looking for some space. He's got Zach Olszewski on him. Back up the wing, nice pass the other way, and just missing the tape. Endy with the playmaking ability on full display there. Just inches away. Olszewski with a quick shot, couldn't get good wood on it. And they will reset. 4:55 left to play here in the second period. All the way up to Lacroix and past the blue line towards center ice. Wiener's on it. Back to Wiener from Lacroix. Back past center ice. Over the left side, he's got Umina dropping it off. Back to center ice, a great opportunity battling at the nets. Couldn't get the stick on it. Trying to stick it up along the boards. Trouble keeping it in the zone. And goes down hard. And we get a late whistle as well. 4:07 left to play here in period number 2. Just about the last thing they needed was a man going to the box. But sure enough, Van Rayner is going to the box for interference. 2-minute minor. And that's going to be a costly one. Utah now with the power play for 2 of the final 4 minutes of this second period. They've already shown their prowess on the power play earlier tonight. And I'm sure they'd love to do it again. Donovan O'Shea from the point, big shot, nice save. Kane Paxton continues to give his team at least a fighting chance. 5-0 is not, like we mentioned earlier, it's usually not something that can be done by your average set of Joes, but neither of these teams are your average set of Joes. And hockey is a very fast, enduring sport. Anything can happen. Monaco at the point, big open lane, takes a nice shot off that blocker. Back to the blue line, Monaco again, looking the other way. Tape of the stick, and Donovan just missing it off the tip of his stick into the corner. Hovey with a piece, Fenny with a piece. Looking back to Fenny, and Fenny could not handle it. What a great pass from Hovey there. O'Shea looking on net, deflects off to the side. Fenny looking for someone. He's gonna find Hovey across on the saucer pass, nearly had him. And this will dunk all the way down back behind Utah's net. So a great job killing some valuable time off that power play. Zach Monaco stopping on a dime, rerouting, looking another way, and a nice steal in the defensive zone by Sean Warana. Working their way around the back of the net. Final 40 seconds of the power play upcoming. Evan Richards on his way around the horn, looking to find somebody. Good pass to Donovan O'Shea, and puck goes out of play. And we will get likely our final stoppage of this power play. 26 seconds left on the power play. Utah with that dominant first period. Second period been a little bit more back and forth. However, they're still winning the score battle 1-0 in this period. Up to the top, Umina's got it. Passing around the horn, quick drop off for Ben Wiener. Back the other way to Umina, back to Wiener. Wiener looking Umina's way, back the other way, and just broken up before it could get his way to Endy. Nice job by Wiener, great pass to Umina, could not get it off the stick in time. Quick pass across the way, and unbelievable save by Kane Paxton. Continues to put on a clinic in the net. Final 2 minutes of period number 2. Here comes Ben Wiener the other way. Big shot from Endy, and root off the top of the boards. They will say play on. Cole Carlson taking it and immediately met off the puck by Torrey. Down into the corner. Looking for possession is Ben Wiener. And just losing handle of the puck is Malachi Lynch. So they'll reset outside their zone. Final minute and a half of period number 2. Wiener looking to get it out of his own zone. Takes a man to the ground. We'll see about that one. Looks like it just got caught around each other. Back up top, Ubna with 1 minute and 13 seconds. Looking for that forehand shot. Couldn't get it off in time. Met with a barrage of bodies. Wiener back with the puck, and a big shot from Pittman blocked on the way. And it looks like Utah getting a delayed penalty called against them. And they sure will. Looks like it's going to be interference. So the two-man crew going to the box with 54 seconds left. Both Umina and Pittman going to have to serve their time. So the Utes are down a man. But they do have 40 shots, so that is good. And a 5-goal lead with 1 minute left here in the second period. Working their way into the third. And it looks like that is going to do it for Jack Umina's day. Don't want to come to any conclusions, but it looked like he was rung up for hitting the play or hitting the puck after the whistle was blown. That was just what I saw from up here. Either way, Utah loses a very productive member of their forward core. And we're probably just looking to close out the end of this second period with some grace. They are now very short-handed. It is 5-on-3 hockey. So, excuse me, never mind. One more skater getting out there just in time. He's a little bit confused. Well, Jeski gets out there, and it is officially time for 5-on-4 hockey. Utah short-handed. They've been lights out all year long on the penalty kill. This is where they make their money. With 40 seconds in this second period, we'll see if they can maintain that shutout. And just like Lindsay said, a goal here could be huge towards getting that monkey off the back of these Wazoo Cougars. They've been clawing all game to try and get some offensive opportunities. They've been there. They just have not connected. Final 20 seconds of period number 2. 1 minute and 25 left on that Cougar-led power play. Nice move by Ian Gould, back and forth, and taking the stoppage with 10.2 left to go here in period number 2. The Wiki stays perfect and covers up. And I think the Wiki's got to be the most important piece towards closing this one out and finishing this weekend slate on the happy side of the bed. He has been lights out today. Has not made a mistake yet. But we don't want to say that too soon. That's worried me for a second with the centering pass right there. Quick stoppage. And official's going to have a word with the scorekeeper down there. And it looks like another Cougar going to the box. Ian Gould this time. Not happy about it. 2.8 seconds left to go in the second period. Time dwindling. Still a minute left on that Wazoo power play, but now 4-on-4 hockey for the next minute and 9 seconds. And then Utah's got the main advantage for 51 seconds Big shot right off the draw. Nearly had it off the blocker from Kane Paxton, and that will take us to the end of period number 2. Pretty much the same as when we left you last time. Add on one more. 5-0 Utes through 2. We'll be back after the second intermission. waiting for puck drop at center ice. Utes at full strength. Wazoo, one man down. The officials conversing before we start period number 3. We'll take a look at some of the biggest moments from the game so far, in a game that's largely been centered around Utah and their productivity with the puck on the offensive side of the stick all night long. It seems like they've been setting each other up and giving each other perfect opportunities. It's become a very sloppy game. 6 penalties in that last period alone. And we're off. Donovan O'Shea taking it past the blue line, cutting up the ice towards Paxton. And Paxton not able to cover up, but they do get the whistle. And we will have a face-off down in that end of the ice. Face off behind the net, up along the boards. Wiener with some speed, looking for the space and finding it, taking a shot, and a nice save from Kane Paxton. Wiener wanted that one. 40 seconds left on that Utah penalty. 1.5 minutes left on the Wazoo penalty. So we'll get about 40 seconds or so once Utah's out of the box of 5-on-4 hockey. Nice turnover in the transition game, and something Wazoo's been struggling with the last 2 days. Zeke Endy getting that stick poke, sticking with a nice pass over the center line, trying to find Zach Monaco. Monaco with some nice skating to recover. Big shot. Paxton sends it wide of the net, back to the point. Monaco looking for some more space, getting it off. Nice catch, showing off that hand-eye. Sean Waranta clears it out, and Wazoo will get a quick line change. Bodies in the corner, both still trying to get up as the puck comes across the middle. That's Max Benny looking for the shot, could not get it. Traffic jam is cleared over on the Utah side of the ice, and the penalty has expired. 5-on-4 power play. Utah been very good in these situations, and that was unbelievable. They just tried to clear the puck down ice, and Caleb Kwiatkowski back out to the point. Richards loses the handle, and he's got a Brady board from Kane Paxton, and that's going to do it on the Utah power play. Back to full strength goes Wazoo as Beamish skates back to his bench. And what a job by Jack Nowicki so far tonight. Only faced 13 shots, but he's faced every single one of them, literally. Even off the mask on a few. He has been tough to beat tonight, impossible to beat tonight so far. 17-17 left on the clock. Utes up to 42 shots now, nearly matching that first period total in the second period, and they're continuing up that action here. Continue to put pressure on these Wazoo defenders. Back to Donovan. Donovan will launch it around backside of the boards, around the horn. Endy going in to receive. A nice pass up in front for Sam Mudd. Mudd with a nice deke, tries to get the pass across, could not connect. They'll have to reset. Donovan O'Shea with it. A beautiful pass up ahead by the blue line. Ethan Kurt with a nice move to the outside, looking for somebody, could not find. He's got Sam Mudd up ahead, and they'll have to reset. Nice play by Mudd. Beautiful pass by Mudd. And Zeke Endy able to skate around the hit, and Donovan O'Shea, oh, so close! nearly putting it in, matter of inches away. They had Kane Paxton down to his last right, way out of position. Another cross-ice pass. Kurt looking for mud, could not connect. It is all Utah right now. The pressure is building and staying for good, at least to this point. Right as I say that, finally Wazoo able to get out of the zone and put the back check on Utah. They've got their big three down there. Cole Carlson looking for the puck. Quick drop off, could not get it across, off the skate of Ian Gould. Up along the boards, and a great open ice hit right there from Nicholas Woodard. Didn't seem to have much of an effect on Reed Pittman. Now he's got some speed. Sagan with a nice pass to Cole Carlson. Could not get the good wood on it. And it drops off the stick with 15.5 left to play. 5-0 Utes still in the driver's seat. Hayden Hill with possession up along the boards. That's Reed Pittman, and he gets smashed up along the glass. Quick pass out front of the net, could not connect. And this will send Utah back into the defensive zone. It will reset 15-10 left on the clock. Monaco with the puck and a nice pass forward to Hayden Hill. Shot from the point all the way from center ice. Able to knock it down was Nowicki, just like every other one he faced. And a burst of speed, still on his feet somehow. Great move by Garrett Jackson. Just could not keep the momentum rolling. Nice cross ice pass, back around the other way, and oh my goodness! Inches away from putting it in on the deflection. O'Shea nearly had another one. A nice pickup by Lucas Robinson, looking for some speed. Pass it off, and stolen by Torrey. Back to Jackson. Attempted back to Torrey, could not get it in time. A huge hit from Torrey up along the Utes bench down there. And it looks like we're getting a delayed penalty or a late whistle of some sort. And indeed it is Keegan Torrey going to the box for 2. Will likely be interference. See what they wave down. So 2-minute power play for Wazoo. And this is what we were chatting about in the last period. If they want to come back, now is the time to do it. 13 minutes, 55 left on the clock. And the seconds are ticking. They still have to score 5. Got to start doing that with 1. And this is a good effort towards doing so. Cutting towards the net with some speed. Unable to get the shot off. Nice play by Miles Sagan, however. Caught at center ice and launched back up to Ian Gould. Started off yesterday with a bang. He's gone somewhat silent since. Another nice play by Sagan up in front and nearly putting it in the net. Up and around. Quick shot off the mask. Using that face. Along the other way, looking for the top corner and not getting it. They're getting the clear instead. A great job by the Utah penalty killers. And somehow Endy going to end up down there before either of his competition on the defensive side of the puck. Endy still working his way into the Utah zone, killing as much of this power play as possible. 55 seconds remaining. Big shot goes wide. Their best opportunity of the night could not connect. Still 5-0 on the board. 12 minutes and 40 seconds left to play in period number 2. Nice pickup from Garrett Jackson in front of the net. Looking for somewhere to go with it. He dumps it the other way. Smart play right there. Hayden Hill's got a ton of space to work with. And he's got Ben Wiener to his right. Looking for the shot. Takes the shot. Bounces in the air. They will get the rebound. Wazoo's all over it. redirecting the other way. Brady Bordeaux with some speed and a shot off the mask again. Another ridiculous save from Jack Nowicki. Beautiful play right there. Looking to toss it past the blue line. Could not get it past Beamish, however. One-on-one opportunity and a great save by Nowicki yet again. Standing up to the task and finally seeing some late life from Wazoo with 12 minutes left here in the third. However, Nowicki not budging. It's the immovable object going up against the unstoppable force. And so far, Nowicki's had the edge. He's got 5-goal cushion in front of him. Ton of shots this period, though, comparatively, for these Cougars. And taken down hard in the corner. Nothing called, however. Big turnover in front of the net. Caleb Kwiatkowski looking for the shot. Couldn't find the lane. Back along the other way. Up against the boards. Quick centering pass and a nice one at that. With some speed. Maxwell Hovey looking the other way. Back to Hovey in the back of the nets. Beautiful shots. Hovey to Torrey to Hovey. Call it 6-0. And just when we thought Wazoo was getting on the right side of the puck and starting to string together some nice offensive drives, Utah's able to stack one on the board. A 2-on-1 situation. Tape to tape to tape to net, and it is 6-0 Utes. And that was a great opportunity that they capitalized on. They've been doing that all night long. Part of the reason they have such a large cushion. Wazoo's been searching for that break all night long, and they've had a few opportunities, just haven't been able to connect. Clock still ticking, 11.5 left. Here in the third, burst of speed along the left wing, nothing called. Kurt's down there now, and he takes a huge hit up against the boards. It looks like somebody lost a mouth guard on the ice. They will play on. There are bigger priorities at hand. Monaco with the puck, passing out front, losing the handle. Great job from behind. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Max Fene putting him on skates. Unbelievable dekes. Back up to the point. That is Thomas Shack with the shot on the deflection. Sam Mudd nearly had a tip-in goal. Back around the other way. Behind the net, Kurt Lazen. Big hit. And looks for the puck. Going the other way. Back into Wazoo's zone. Kurt leading the pressure. Big pass over to Cole Carlson. Carlson with some speed. Drops it off for his teammate. Nice play right there, hitting Van Rayner in stride. Around the other way, Jack Morrell and Trace. And getting a late whistle here to wait and see what it is. Looks like another Ute going to the box. That's going to be Evan Richards heading to a trip in penalty alley. We'll have to wait and see what the call is. Regardless, Utah now on the penalty kill. Something they've done very well for the majority of this year. Big shot from Cole Carlson, just going wide. Back around the horn the other way. Down to the point, and it's poked away by Reed Pittman. What a play on the back check. Push the other way. Good opportunity for Sagan. Sagan looking for something. Not finding. He's got a Pittman all over him. Poke it down, and it is cleared again. Another beautiful play by Reed Pittman. It's up in his face. Looking for the puck. Nice pass to Ian Gould. Gould looking for the offensive zone opportunity. Carlson taken down to the ground by Pittman. Getting his name called right now. Continues to fly around the ice. Reed making a huge name for himself. Monaco with a nice clear. Nice attempt at a clear. Didn't necessarily go how he'd want to. Beamish with some speed. working his way up the left wing. Cross-ice pass off the blocker, back around the horn. Out to the point, Lucas Robinson looking for something. Back to Robinson at the blue line. Takes the shot from there on the deflection. Nice save from Nowicki. And here we go. Good opportunity for Utah here. It's another 2-on-1. Takes the shot, passes, and oh my goodness, inches away from scoring. Pittman got me up here. I thought he took the shot. No, he did not. He waited and he passed across the ice. Endy with his stick wide open, hoping for that one. Other way, an unbelievable save by Nowicki. Keeps the shutout intact. 8.5 left to play. Yet another dangerous opportunity. That time, he was met with a stick face to face. I mean, that puck had every right to be in the back of the net. I have no idea how he kept it out, but a beautiful job nonetheless. 8:10 left to go here in P3. It is still all Utah. Washington playing with a lot of heart this period. Utah doing a better job in the offensive zone like this right here. Ben Wiener, the other way. Unbelievable save again, this time by Kane Paxton. Boy, this one is ramping up. 7:50 left to go here in the third. Sam Mudd's got it. The other way into the crease. Kurt nearly had it. They're going to send it all the way down. Nowicki will handle and drop off to his defenseman. Pittman with it. Pittman up to Max Fene. Fene looking wide, taking the shot and getting the stop. 7:29 left to go in the third period. And after somewhat of a slow start in this period for the Utes, they completely eliminate that narrative, and they are back playing the hockey they want to be playing in the driver's seat. It is a 6-0 game, and they're just trying to shut down Wazoo now through these final 7.5 minutes. Knocked back in by Malachi Lynch. Sam Mudd with the puck. Mudd looking for somewhere to drop it off, and he will do so successfully, handing it off to Max Fene. Fene back to Fene with a good opportunity in center, and he tried to go 5-hole. Didn't get enough juice on it, and a nice cover-up from Kane Paxton. Face off in Wazoo's zone. Malachi Lynch with possession. Drops it off and nearly somehow off the deflection pokes it through. Lynch again from the point. Back the other way. Jackson another shot. Second effort. It's in the back of the net. And it's Keegan Torrey on the final tip. He will get the goal. Call it an assist from Garrett Jackson and Maxwell Hovey. And these are the drives we've been seeing all night long. The reason the Utes have been having so much success, able to get into that offensive zone and have 3 people stack the crease. You have an option to score on any one of the ends. There's no way that Kane Paxton can hold down all 3 openings. No human would be able to. And the Utes keep taking advantage. It is now 7-0. 6:40 left to play here in the third period. The Utes looking to salt this one away. And this is something that this men's 2 team has been struggling with, is getting on a roll, getting in a groove, and putting some consistent play back to back to back to back. And we know they play well in front of the home crowd. But the question has been, can they do it consistently? Can they bring the same effort, the same intensity every single day to the office? And they certainly have the last 2 days. We're going to build on that with some more going into next week. Up along the back of the boards, Garrett Jackson sitting there. Drops it off for Torrey. And a quick interception. And it's sent back the other way, so they will reset. Nice job breaking up the pass off the tape of Ian Gould, not letting it go nowhere. Another pass left side this time. Cole Carlson with some speed, taking the shot Another nice save from Nowicki. Down around the bend, up along the boards. Reed Pittman passing behind the net up to Zach Monaco. Monaco looking for some space, dealing with a stick on his side. And just missing his target. Another nice pass this time to Reed Pittman up along the side. Nice nifty move, moving to his backhand. Blows through a man, stays on his feet somehow. Another pass to center ice this time. Intercepted halfway there. Brady Bordeaux with the turnover. And he's got it in the Utes end of the ice. All the way up behind Nowicki. Puck takes a funky hop out to the corner, and Caleb Kwiatkowski did a nice job getting just a piece of that stick on it. Redirected the other way, up against the boards. Still looking for possession, and finally Donovan O'Shea taking matters into his own hands. A nice play right there. Losing the puck, however. Caleb Kwiatkowski putting on the pressure, and he's looking for a man out front. And just like they have all game long, the Utah defense playing up to these opportunities, not allowing the puck to sit in front of Nowicki's crease for any more than a couple seconds. Nice pass to Ben Wiener on the outside. Big shot, just going wide. Tapping towards the middle of the ice. Worth with a nice pass up the middle. No look off the backhand. That could have been dangerous. Another forward pass. This one not hitting its mark. Garrett Jackson racing after it. Fending off along the boards. Back behind the nets and resetting, knocking up the ice. And a nice play by Jackson. Dishing it down ice and trying to get it out of the zone. Endy gets it all the way across. Now a good opportunity for Ben Wiener. Wiener putting on the moves, working from outside to inside and getting met with a stick halfway there. Worth with another great shot. Snagged out of midair by Kane Paxton. Final 3 minutes, 23 seconds. And as we're approaching the end here, what have you liked about this M2 performance we've seen tonight? What have you?
Yeah, I think definitely urgency and physicality are the, the words of this period, the game as a whole. But I just feel like Utah has played the whole game almost as if it was 1-0, 2-1. They're not,
They're not changing.
They're not sleeping just because it's clearly kind of a blowout score-wise. But
there is no complacency.
They're playing with a chip on their shoulder the whole time, which I think is why they're able to tack on all these extra goals.
Yeah, I think that's very well said. And it's true. I mean, they're out here and they're having a great time doing it, and they're showing out in front of the home fans, and they're playing the most connected they've looked all year. These guys are all on the same page. They're a team. And they're showing it, playing for that name on the chest, playing for the name on the back, playing for the teammate next to you.
Yes.
All of the above. And it shows up with the score, with the shot column, with everything you look at. Watch the tape, and it speaks loud. Utah wants it. Big shot from Cole Carlson. Another huge save from Nowicki. I don't know that he saw that one. Just kind of threw the body out there in hopes to keep that shutout intact. Back the other way, 2:38 left to play here in the third period. Wazoo still looking for their first crack on the score column. Big hit at center ice and a whistle as well. We'll have to wait and see what the call is. Looks like it might have been offsides. Don't want to say that preemptively and watch someone skate to the box. But for the time being, it looks like it's going to be an offsides call. 2.5 minutes left. 46 shots for Utah, 18 for Wazoo. 7 of those in this period alone. And a nice job in the transition game, pushing it up along the wall. Garrett Jackson trying to do it himself. Keegan Torrey up along behind the crease. Centering pass. Jackson. Unbelievable save out front. And Kane Paxton looking around like, come on, son. Give me a break. Despite giving up 7, he's actually had a pretty fruitful game in net. Constant action, approaching that 50-shot threshold, and saved the vast majority. Up along the wall and down into the corner. Fielding it is Donovan O'Shea, up to Maxwell Hovey. Final 2 minutes of the game are upon us right now. O'Shea takes, O'Shea looks, O'Shea shoots, and Paxton with another nice glove save, showing off those baseball skills and keeping his team right where it is. Face-off one this time by Wazoo. It'll poke out into the Utah zone. Working their way back from left to right. Keegan Torrey taking it in stride, drops it down for Reed Pittman. We're down to our final minute and a half of this N2 game. One of the best efforts we've seen from this squad all year long. Playing as a true team, playing together, playing for each other. I like where his head was at, trying to find at the high slot. Malachi Lynch pass went awry, however, and we're down to our final minutes and 5 seconds of the game. Loses it off the tape, and it's back into the Utah zone. Quick shot from the point. Unable to get it to go. Looks at the top, and a huge opportunity, just missing wide of the net. It was arguably their biggest opportunity tonight. However, 7-goal lead for Utah after playing some pretty dominant hockey on all sides of the puck. I'm sure they are happy with their performance here tonight. Final 30 seconds, but before we can get there, puck tips up and out of play. Utah up to an astonishing 57 shots now. So it'll put it in perspective. Despite giving up 7, Paxton still had a 50-save night. Normally 50 saves would be enough to keep it competitive for your team. Utah firing on all cylinders tonight, especially in the defensive zone. Not allowing any passing around the horn. They have been on most drives almost immediately. A nice pass through center ice, could not keep it on the stick. Monaco looking back for Sam Mudd, a nice play. Keeping stick away. Looking towards the middle part of the ice. Zach Monaco with a nice opportunity for a shot, just missing wide. Final 5 seconds. Olszewski holds. Olszewski skates behind the net, and that is going to bring us to the end of the 3rd period. It is a dominant win at home in front of the home faithful for the Utes. 57 shots on goal. A 7-0 final score. And that's going to wrap it up from the Salt Lake County Sports Complex. From me and Lindsay, we wanted to thank you guys for tuning in. And we're absolutely stoked to be bringing you guys the next episode of Utah Hockey in just over 30 minutes. Men's 1 game starting tonight. And we will see you then. Thank you.